So first thing I'm going to talk about is actually the fit. I had to actually go up half a size on these guys. The shoe is almost suffocating as far as its fit. So if you are a wide footer, this shoe is just not for you. Not every shoe is made for every person. I know that some people I see like on weartesters.com, the comment section, there are guys that legit get pissed off that certain shoes don't fit them. They're like, oh, I have wide feet, the shoes don't fit. Even though we go over the fit in the performance reviews and things like that, so we're kind of warning you, being like, hey, these are not maybe the best option for your foot, but you're adamant that you want to stick your big foot in these guys right here, and just they're not made for you, you know what I mean? And that's what these guys are. If you got Shrek feet, boy, not for you, man. Just keep it moving, you know what I mean? There's other releases for you. This is just not one of them. Now, as far as that, like I said, I went up half a size. I think that they fit me perfectly. My toe is right at the edge, which is right where I like it. And the overall lockdown on them feels incredible because of that suffocating fit. And that's before I even lace the damn things up. So these guys do have a shroud here, and underneath the shroud is a Nike Torch system, which is a kind of like a stretchy material. They use it on the tongue of the Kobe 5s and the Kobe 6s, and that's what the entire tongue area is made out of on these guys. So it's supposed to, you know, allow you easier access within this one piece upper, but it doesn't. These things are a pain in the ass to get on, man. Like, I'm serious. Where's Brad Hall at? Can I borrow your shoehorn, please? And then the majority of the upper underneath this little shroud area is made of a textile mesh. It feels really, really nice, really lightweight. There's a ton of padding in there, so it feels great on foot. And then this overlay and toe area, the shroud basically, it is a knit, but it doesn't feel kind of like fly knit. It feels just like a mesh, but it's got like, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's got like TPU infused within it. So very similar to the Kobe 11 Flyknit version. Now the lacing system here is an interesting one. I have not seen this on a performance shoe since the Nike Air Money. That shoe is fucking dope, and that's what these guys reminded me of, like to a T. Even the way that the little laces come out of the top right here, straight up Air Money status, dude. Like, not even playing. They're very, very similar. Anyways, you have that Nike Air Money lacing system. What's interesting is that the little eyelets underneath the shroud here, they are actually a nylon strand that goes along the top of the foot. So when you lace these guys up and then lock them in, it's really just compressing the shoe onto your foot. Again, almost suffocating. So if you're not a narrow or normal footer, you might actually really dislike the fit on these guys. You might feel like your feet are decaying at the ends of your ankles. I'm serious. Very, very, very snug fit. Now the lace lock here is one that I've also seen before. It was previously used on the Air Jordan 22, but this one is actually comprised of all plastic. There's no metal on it like the Air Jordan 22s did have. And then the lace tips, or the aglets, are actually plastic with a snake head on them, which I think is freaking sweet. And I don't know if you can actually see the design within the knitted upper right here, but they share the same design on the lace tips on the underbelly as well, which I think is really cool. Although I do think that this space right here could have benefited from the Shizuku logo. So I think this logo right there should have been knitted into this upper. I think that that would have been so sick, especially if it was the same color as the upper right here, so you can only kind of see it in certain like angles and things like that. I just think that would have been really, really dope. Now you have a external heel counter and then a drop-in midsole cushion setup. So this is the same exact setup that we saw on the Kobe 11. A funny thing is that the Nike press release that they sent everybody, including us over at Wear Testers, said that the midsole here was a drop-in Cushlon midsole with a Zoom Air unit in the heel. I got really excited when I read that. Then I was instantly disappointed to learn that it's not Cushlon at all. It's actually just Lunarlon once again. Even though I do like this Lunarlon setup, it feels very bouncy while still maintaining some sort of court feel. But I just would have been really, really happy had they used Cushlon. I really, really love Cushlon, and I feel it's not used enough in Nike or Jordan Brand's lineup. And in case you've never seen a drop-in midsole before, this is what it looks like. So with this out of the shoe could do anything because there is no midsole. This is not a midsole. This is just a shell. This is not an insole. This is a midsole, not an insole, midsole. So you cannot put this inside other shoes because this right here is as thick as the actual shoe's midsole. So if you stick this and it happens to fit in your other shoe, your foot probably won't. Now, a lot of people have been asking me if this is actually a performance model or if this is a lifestyle model. Nobody knows what NXT means. I personally personally don't either. I don't know if it's a different line of EXT, which is their actual lifestyle shoe, or if NXT means next or something like that, or if this is like the Kobe AD Elite. Dude, I don't know. They look lifestyle, but they feel performance. So I'm gonna play in them and see how they do, and let you guys know what I think about them. They definitely they remind me more of like an updated Kobe 11. They don't really look anything like the Kobe AD whatsoever. And the Kobe AD, while I love the look of them, they were horrible for me on court. And the Kobe 11s weren't as bad. They just had some minor traction issues with the clear outsoled versions, but the solid outsoled versions were awesome. Speaking of the outsole, that's the only thing on this shoe that is actually in common with the Kobe AD, is that they use the same traction pattern. So to sum things up, I don't know if these are performance or not. I'm gonna play in them, cross my fingers, and hope that I don't die. Of course I won't die, but maybe I'll break my ankle or something. I hope that I don't do that either. You might hope that I do that, but I hope I don't do that. I don't know. But that pretty much takes care of everything. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the quick look and review. If you got any questions that I did not answer within this review, stay tuned for the upcoming performance review, and hopefully that'll answer any of your performance questions. Just give me a few weeks to play in these guys a little bit, get a good feel for them, and we'll take it from there. In the meantime, if you actually own these guys, let me know what you guys think about them down below in the comment section. If you don't own them and you're maybe wanting to wait till they drop in price, because 200 bucks for these guys is a rip off. But if you're waiting for the price to drop, let me know if you are at least looking forward to the shoe. Like, do you like the way that they look? Do you think they look like trash? Let me know your thoughts on them. I'd love to hear from you. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all your support. Stay tuned for the upcoming performance review, and until next time guys, have a good one.